do. There we go. Just give me a sec, guys. It should have been shared. Yep, it's okay. Just give me a sec, guys, just while I share this round, and then I'll go into certain bits and pieces. There we go, we should be good to go. 5 minutes till so got 5 minutes till free practice is ended. Right, so yes guys, good evening and welcome to Italy. Yes, we are, that is right guys, we are back for another 2 installments of the Porsche Carrera Cup, or the Porsche Cup Championship, brought to you by Thursday Night Racing League. And yes, it is the familiar face as per usual in the commentary box, the one and only Hoppers. How are we doing? How are things going? I think we are going to be in for a good night of racing. I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what's going to happen tonight. There has been a lot of things going on in the background during the last GT4 race at Suzuka and tonight at Monza for the Porsche Carrera Cup. I'm not going to go into too much details what's been going on, but you know, there is a lot of interest to see exactly what's going to happen. I think Dario's going to be joining for the second race tonight, which is going to be good because, you know, there is at the moment 7 races at the moment, which, you know, fair play at the moment, but it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen. I'm not, as I say, not going to jump into a lot of details, but there's been a lot of controversy, there's been a lot of things in the background going on, and, you know, I think wires have been slightly crossed, should I say. But, you know, nevertheless, we are here at Monza for round number 3, races 5 and 6 of the championship. It is going to be very close now because, as I say, you know, it is going to be very close to see exactly what's happening. But just go through the championship tables then within the Porsche Carrera, the Porsche Cup. It's called Porsche Cup, but I call it Porsche Carrera because they're basically in the Porsche Carreras. But, you know, just going into the points then, we do have the likes of Wesley and, of course, Adam Foster. Unfortunately, they're not going to be here tonight, which is a big shame, really, because, you know, Wesley got a race, 2 race wins already in the season. It's the Hungaroring as well as the Nürburgring. you know, around 3, maybe 4 weeks ago now, and Wesley isn't going to be here. So he's had 2 race wins compared to obviously Adam Foster. Adam Foster has only had the one at the Hungaroring, but like I say, he's not going to be here tonight, which is a bit of a shame really. But that is now going to allow the likes of Luke Barnard to literally get up and close and personal for roughly to get up into the top place of the championship, which, you know, fair play at the moment as things go. It seems to be thereabouts, just looking exactly who's around at the moment. You know, there's quite a few drivers that are potentially going to be jumping in, but it's going to be very interesting to see exactly what's going to happen. Roughly about, I think it was about 13, maybe 14 drivers, maybe 12 tonight, but that's going to be very interesting. They've got Dutch Life in the white and gold machine. He's here, so he's going to be now propelling himself. He's going to have to reset the server, so it's going to look like the server's going to be reset, so give us a second or two, guys. But the server's going to get reset in a minute, so ignore the free practice time. It is just Luke's had to go and do a job, so he's had to go in roughly. He's now going to have to reset the server, so that's going to be probably, you know, we're going to be that thereabouts. But as I say, we're at Monza tonight. It is going to be very interesting to see exactly what's going to happen. But we've got the likes of Carlos Skyfu. Axel Racing is new in the 137 black and orange car, but we do have of course Dan Stevens in the famous green, aka Super Ted, and then obviously Euphoric State. And yes, the server is going to be reset, so just give us a second while the server is getting reset. We will be back in a moment or two, but hopefully you guys can still hear me on stream. But if you do, let us know. Good evening, good morning or afternoon, depending on where you are listening to me. But it is going to be very close tonight. We are, as I say, at Monza for round 3, but races for 5 and 6 of the championship. It is going to get closer now, because when we were at the Nürburgring just around 2 weeks ago, Luke was in contention to win his first ever race win, which, if you saw exactly what happened between him and Wesley, there was a bit of contact and it spanned them both round. But nevertheless, you know, it was thereabouts to see exactly what's going to go on. We're just waiting for the server to be reset, and then we'll jump into exactly certain bits and pieces. Just bear with us. Excuse me. But it's going to be very interesting to see exactly what's going to happen for tonight. You know, as I say, it's going to be very close. You know, we've got the likes of Dario coming in to race. There's going to be very much a lot of interest going on for tonight to see exactly what's going to happen. Hopefully the server won't take too long to reset, but you know, we're going to be thereabouts. I think, you know, it is going to be very close in what's going to happen here at Monza. I'll just double check to see if we are back up and running on the server. I think we are now going to be good to go. So let's have a look what's going to happen. Let's have a look. Yes, we should be good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. It's alright, I just didn't realise that. We are good to go. Just looking exactly who is going to be here then. So it is going to be then, just looking at the roughly exactly who's going to be here. So it's going to be obviously Luke, Lee Fitzy, Kaiser, Kakatakos is meant to be coming. So Kakatakos, that is a Porsche specialist, he's going to be making his return. Euphoric, Dutch Life, Skyfu, Comet is definitely going to be here. Although I can't remember whether he was going to say he was going to be here. I'm not 100% now. But that's going to be very interesting to see exactly what's going to happen. Then you've got Brian Ross, obviously Dan Stevens, Vitua, and of course Axel. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see, 13 drivers tonight, possibly 14, because the likes of as Dutch Life goes off track. I'm not too sure exactly what's going on there, because Dutch Life looked like he was going skywards. So whether the server is just in a reset. Yeah, so it's 2 hours of practice by the looks of it. I think Luke's just trying to adjust at the moment and see what's going on. Server never changed. According to what he's put on Discord, the server never changed, and it's no dramas, mate. It's no dramas. It does happen, but as I say, it is going to be very close. We're just yet to get confirmation exactly what's going to happen tonight, because as I say, there's a lot of things going on at the moment. Just looking at exactly what's going to happen. Hopefully we are back to what was left before, because qualifying is due to start at 7:45 UK time. And yeah, I said I would be live around now, but I thought I'd just jump on. Should be back up now. It is definitely back up. So let's see who is here then. So Carlos. So it's got like 22 minutes left on the clock, so it's thereabouts to see exactly what's happening. But everyone else is getting into the server, so it should be good. And if you're listening, guys, please let us know who you are rooting for or who you are cheering for this evening. It would help us out if you smash that thumbs up, like and subscribe, as well as literally clicking that notification bell, because you do not want to miss the action. It has been pretty decent so far for the season. It has been thereabouts, but just looking exactly what is happening. So I think the likes of Euphoric will be the first to go out for practice. It is only around about 21 minutes, because that is what was left on the clock, and it should be very interesting to see exactly what's going to happen. I'm not too sure what the weather conditions are going to be like here at Monza this evening, but just looking who is around, I think just looking at what's going on. But we should be good to go for a good night of racing. And I'll just send Luke the link to the stream so he can so he knows that I am live. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see exactly what's going to happen tonight. I am purely looking forward to seeing what's happening. But if you want to join, guys, there's obviously going to be a lot of interest. If you want to join the Thursday Night Racing League, do follow the link on Discord, the Discord here, and send an invite, and then tell them the lovely one and only Hopper sent you to join the community. Excuse me. But yes, it is going to be very interesting to see what happens here at the home of the Italian Grand Prix, also famous for the World Series Endurance. Well, not the World Series Endurance. What am I on about? The GT championship that runs here. The Fanatec GT World Challenge is basically what it is. Brought to you by Fanatec as well as AWS in real life. Monza is a very interesting circuit to see how well people will get on. I think Lee Fitz is just joining as well, so it's going to be very interesting tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on. We're going to see who is out on track in a moment or two, just just making sure people are getting into the server okay and stuff like that. But it is going to be very exciting. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. 19 minutes left in free practice, then we do have a 15-minute qualifying session roughly, and we do have also two 30-minute races this evening, so that's going to be very interesting to see. Comet is here, so it's going to be very interesting to see what he can do. But Dutch Life is also here, but we'll see what Carlos can do then. About to go through, can't remember the circuit, the corner name, just give me a second. We've got the track map up now while we're here, while we think about it. But he's going through the Rettifilio as we speak. I think that's Rettifilio, I can't remember off the top of my head. But we do have the track map. I'm just calling my name right now. So it is, no, Rettifilio is the first one. I do apologise. Yeah, so Rettifilio is the first one. So Variante of Rettifilio, Curva Grande, then you've got the Lesmo, then you've got Variante, Scari, Parabolica, and then obviously onto the main straight. But it's going to be very interesting to see what happens into practice. It is going to be very exciting to see what happens. We've got 10 races at the moment, so it is going to be very interesting. So we'll see exactly how well things go. So it's looking likely at the moment Euphoric State then is around 151.1288 at the moment, so he's going to be seeing what he can do in that. Obviously just looking exactly the 117 machine, but it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Then you've got obviously Carlos, Dan Stevens, Luke, Kaiser, Axel Racing, who's new, and of course Ventura. And then you've got Lee Fitzy, Dutch Life, and of course Comma are your top 10 at the moment. But 16 minutes and 19 seconds left then, so just looking what Dan Stevens can do. I'll try and remember the turn names as we go through this evening, as he goes up towards Rettifilio. Now it's Dan Stevens. But yeah, the weather's looking very warm at the moment here at Monza, heading up to the Curva Grande, and then obviously onto the Roger chicane, followed by the two Lesmos, and then obviously down towards Variante Ascari, and then of course the Parabolica. But who knows exactly what's going to happen tonight. I'm actually currently looking forward to tonight to see exactly what happens. We are going to be offering you various cameras, like looking back from certain cars like that into, obviously Stan Stevens goes off at Lesmo 1, but hopefully we should see exactly what's going to happen. But it should be a very good night of racing. I'm personally looking forward to it. We've got the Helicam up at the moment, just seeing what Dan Stevens is doing, but he's heading towards the Variante Ascari, which with 15 minutes to go in free practice, I beg your pardon, as he gets it crossed up slightly. The cars, from what I've heard, excuse me, the cars aren't easy to drive, but it should be okay very soon. But looking what Dan Stevens is doing, powering his way up towards the Parabolica then to complete the lap. It's going to be very interesting to see. I think he's been on an out lap, so you're not pushing too much at the moment, but it's going to be very interesting to see exactly what's going to happen. If you're new to the Porsche Cup, there is 2 30-minute races as mentioned, as well as a 15-minute qualifying session for both races. It's not just the one, it is for both races, as well as no mandatory pit stop, so you don't really have to pit in these 30-minute races, as Dan Stevens is stopped on entry towards the Rettifilio. But it's going to be very interesting. Euphoric is now brought his top time down to 131.228. I think that is exactly what he had last time. but we'll see exactly what Euphoric can do. He's there, currently leading the pack. Then Brian Ross has just entered, so the 62 machine, the yellow, black and blue machine. Comma, looking forward to seeing what he can do, looking forward to for him to pushing on, but it's going to be very close to see what's going to happen, because you know it's around about 11 races at the moment, so